Dr. Mavis again. Thank you for tuning in. In this video, I want to talk about the deception of agency. The deception of agency. I think you understand what I'm talking about. Everybody's saying everything. Things are urgent. It's urgent. It's urgent. Everything is urgent. And so as we do more urgent things, we find ourselves caught up in this vicious cycle of reactivity, right? Vicious cycle of reactivity. Everything must be done immediately. It appears to be high priority. But here's the thing. These are times of anxiety. When we are living in changing times, we experience a lot of anxiety. And anxiety has a way of exaggerating things. When you're feeling anxious, it feels like everything has to be done here now, right? Everything seems urgent. It has to be done now. And a lot of the times, people are doing all the urgent things, but they don't feel fulfilled. They're very busy, but they're not seeing the traction. They're not seeing that they're making an impact. They're not seeing that they're executing and achieving their strategic objectives or goals, because we're stuck in the vicious cycle. It's urgent, we are reactive. It's urgent, we are reactive. So you want to be able to say, when you're thinking it's urgent, how are you feeling? What is the emotional content that is driving the behaviors around everything being urgent in your team, everything being urgent in your life, everything being urgent in the organization? And so the more agency we work with, because we are operating from anxiety. As I mentioned, anxiety exaggerates things. Everything becomes very urgent and very important, even to things that are not important. So it's important for us to note what are the emotions we are experiencing as we are engaging with the work that we're doing, because we may miss the things that appear to be not urgent but that are critical. And what is that? Being more proactive in setting your goals and tracking them, planning and scheduling, the ability to be able to train, to develop new competences, because people can be so busy, they're not developing themselves, but they're actually also becoming redundant very quickly, right? Communicating. How do we communicate so that we can get the results we want? Because sometimes people are just, being urgent, aggressive, reactive in their communication, and so we're not really getting the traction we want. Organizing ourselves in time instead of constantly being reactive. So that is, we need to manage, we need to identify why is it that we are always feeling that everything is urgent. Are we operating from anxiety? And if we are operating from anxiety, how do we pause so that we can do the things that actually transform or change anxiety? Goal setting transforms anxiety, because now you can see certainty. You can see the steps, the action steps you need to take, right? You can see the plan. You can see the schedule. You can schedule as you do your goal setting. That gives you a little bit of control rather than being out of control, overwhelmed most of the time. Thank you for tuning in.